Big cocks.
Welcome back to the show. Today we will discuss why Tarek can't shave his face because he has 5 dick tattoos right underneath his beard.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't know what to do about it.
Straight
Welcome back to the show.
Everybody. That's me back, John. Hey,
Hey, Johnson.
What kind of dog is that? That
Fuck you.
dude. Oh my god. So that's
All right, tell the story. So you already started.
basically. So we went to the park. Tala and I went to the park the other day because I was like, "What are you doing?" And she's just like, "I want to go." She was saying nothing. I was like, "Come to me in the park to go take Mila. Mila's my dog." And then we go there and we're sitting on this hill and Mila's just fucking running around and shit. And I don't know, like the whitest guy with his wife and they're walking their dog. And this guy sees
Big
Mila
dog.
run. They had like a
Big
big pit bull.
No.
Mr. Worldwide.
I think it was a lab.
Was it? It looked like a pit bull. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And this guy with like the widest like cadence was just like, "Hey, buddy, what kind of dog is that?" And we're like, "Oh, it's a
dad."
seriously."
No, it was so funny because like we weren't even that far. So if he like was to talk like normally,
probably
like
hear
in
him.
a
You
like
would've
how
heard
we
him
were
just fine.
talking, we would be able to hear him.
Because like we're just on a hill.
Yeah, but like he's like, "What kind of dog is that?" And he's like he's talking back like the same
Just
way.
as
Yeah,
loud.
same energy.
You fucking
vibe.
loud
Australian
fucker.
Shepherd.
And she's like, she's like, "Hey, she's a fast little bugger." And like,
He almost said the N word there.
He was so fascinated by like how
yeah, he's like, "Hey,
fast Mila
Cheryl,
was
look
running.
at this dog. It's a fast motherfucker
Yeah,
right there." Like,
I'm gonna try to hunt it. Like, he says, he
They're
pulled out
like,
his fucking like.
he was like, "I've never had a dog that like
catch like
that
throws a
would-
ball and cat brings
yeah,
it back.
bring it back."
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah, she's kind of annoying, and he just starts best. He was like,
He's a, that's
What?
a knee
Like,
slapper,
just-
Johnson.
Oh, that sounded really nice. Oh, that sounds really nice.
the,
Oh, ASMR, knee slap.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about
Ooh.
equalizing before. I learned I was like looking into videos about equalizing, and now I know.
Equalizer with
nerd.
Denzel Washington.
The door's right fucking there. Get the fuck
Have you
out.
seen the movie?
Yeah.
That's
No,
a good movie.
it's a good movie. It's
You know what? Okay, you know
it's
what
essentially
movie-
like Taken, but with a black.
You know what good movie he's in? Fucking the one with the train. What's it called?
Man on Fire.
The
No.
one with Sandra Bullock,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Oh,
What's it fucking
fuck. I know
called?
what you're talking about. That movie is so,
It's so good. It's so good.
Man on
There's
Fire's
one.
better.
Man on Fire is like one of my favorite
It's the
movies
best
like
movie. It's
ever.
up there. It's
God,
fucking
I was like,
stupid good.
it's so good.
That's also your worst fear.
My
What?
worst fear.
Black
Yeah,
people?
she gets kidnapped.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
like my overall.
Getting kidnapped?
Overall,
Mother
like,
of God.
biggest. Oh my god! I didn't tell you guys what happened yesterday.
Oh, great! Another story.
Oh,
We have a
dude,
lot of stories today.
Okay, so
Just wait.
Hold on, you guys.
it sounds so good.
For every slap we do, we donate $5 to fucking
To the ocean to cleaning our ocean.
to save turtles.
Yeah.
We eat straws when we're at the beach.
I don't know
like
where they're
that.
getting this funding. I just
I like that.
Justin Bieber. I like that laugh.
Oh, Mother of God.
So it's like Mother of God and God the Mother. They're like
Same
they're the
shit.
same thing, but like they're starting to like go towards saying God the Mother. So I think it was Monday because I texted Flan and I was like, "Hey, like, are you at Orbach?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Cool, on my way," because there was no space in Rivera. So I'm walking, and like I have my headphones in, but I have one out. Biggest mistake. Always gotta put 2 in, but like whatever. And then I was like
That's why
walking.
you need AirPods, fellas. That's why you get AirPods.
I would lose them. Like
Whatever,
I really
continue,
want to get
continue,
them. Okay. Anyways, so like I was walking towards Orbach and like literally by like between chemical sciences and Pierce, it was like a group of like 3 like not like women, I guess like maybe like a little bit older than us.
So like in their 30s almost?
No,
Or
like
25?
maybe like 23, 24.
It's our age.
Your age.
Okay,
Old.
I'm 1 year older than you.
All right, and
2 years older,
continue.
probably. Anyways,
Fine.
so I'm like walking
What's
and
that?
they're having a whole ass conversation and they have backpacks on, so they look like students.
Students.
Like I genuinely thought they were students. And I'm walking and like it was like 3 of them. And then one of the girls like she steps back and she's just like, "Hi, I'm a theology student here and I was wondering if I could talk to you about God the Mother and if you could come to one of our meetings tonight, blah blah blah." And I was like, I'm about to take a midterm, so
Goodbye.
I was like, "No, but thanks." And then like she was like, "Are you sure? Like this is a really cool opportunity to learn about God the Mother." And I was
sex
like,
trafficking.
and I
I mean,
Fuck.
and I was like, well, cause like you don't know how these people are gonna react. So
I'll
like,
expose the fuck out of them.
no, like because like that happened. It happened to me at Walmart
I remember
too.
that.
I feel like in
And
Walmart it's like scarier because you're more in public.
I
Like,
was
you know,
in the parking lot.
Yeah, like I mean, like
Like-
on camp. I mean, I don't know how you felt, but on campus, did you feel like at least a little bit safer, or
Not well, like I guess like
I feel like school.
there
would
weren't
probably,
there
like,
weren't enough people around.
what time was that? Like earlier?
This was like when people were in class because I remember like noticing how no one was on campus, and I looked at the time as like 1:15 or 1:20.
So it was like barely
So-
past noon.
Yeah, but like there it was like obviously like during the time that like people
Yeah.
would have class. So like I did feel like very uncomfortable, but I didn't fear for like my life because it's not like I went with them. I was
Right.
like, oh, like I gotta go, because you know like when like people like solicit stuff on campus,
Mm-hmm.
so you're like, oh, like sorry, like I gotta run a class, like oh I don't have money or like shit like that.
Or
But,
I don't
like,
care about poor people.
Yeah.
Just gonna be
Same.
honest.
I don't want to save the homeless people.
Yeah, no, fuck them.
They that's on themselves. Anyways,
You sound like my dad.
I sound like my mom.
Sound like every Hispanic person.
You fucking.
If I give them money, they're gonna go do drugs. That's what every Hispanic person says. Like my family included.
That's what my mom says.
That's why I'm like my
So
grandma
bad.
gives. I mean, it's not bad, but my grandma
Well,
gives out food instead of money.
Well, I mean,
see, that's smart.
yeah.
My mom does that too now because.
What the fuck am I gonna do with a banana?
No, like if like someone has a
Smoke that
dog, if like a homeless person has a dog,
She
like
just money to the dog directly.
I no like I would. That's the
Local
only
price of a
time
dog.
like, well, like obviously like you know like you pick and choose like who you give like money to, but like when if it's like specifically with like a dog. Like they're with the dog, I would give them money. But I remember one time, my mom had a dream that I died,
Oh,
and I was like, "Shit, I wish it was real."
I like how she says dream instead of nightmare.
No, she said
She
it.
wanted that.
She said she had
The
a
daydream,
dream.
actually.
She had
She
such a
said
good dream.
she said she had a dream that I died, and like in our culture, like if you have a dream about like someone dying, what the other person has to do is give money to someone, give money to someone poor. So like I'll never forget that day. She literally sent me and my dad to fucking Costco because like where like the Costco is, there's like a bunch of homeless people. Like you know like how Day Street that they're all lined up like on that
Yeah,
street
yeah,
on
like-
Day Street.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
uh-huh,
like,
uh-huh,
when you're
yeah.
turning
I was
left.
thinking of Downton Riverside.
No, but like
Yeah.
it's like that. It looks exactly like that.
Yeah, like
the
right across from
intersection.
Target, that little
Yeah,
strip. Yeah.
that intersection. And I remember like there was like one guy, and then I was like, "Dad, do you have $5?" And he's like, "Why?" And I was
He's like, no, I don't. I'm poor.
I was like, so I can like because mom had a bad dream and like she had a dream that I died and I have to go give him money, and he was just like, let's just give him food, and I was like, no, she said money, and he was like, well, okay, I only have a 10, and I was like, even better, so I just gave him a 10.
Your dad
Those
was
all-
all
those
mad.
all mad.
Your dad was all pissed.
You're not getting.
No,
You're not
but
getting
my
food
dad's
today.
not like that. No, my dad's like very like I don't want to say careless with his money. I feel like he's very generous.
Okay.
Like
Because
he
the thing-
doesn't he doesn't see well before. Now that we're poor, it's different. But
Everything's like what 5 cents is like whoa, hey,
whoa, whoa,
yo, yo,
whoa.
no, because like before he was like very like generous with his money.
This Coke is how much?
Like, dude, we used to pay our Verizon bill was $450.
Okay, that's not even like luxury. That's just being dumb.
Yeah, at that
Like-
point you're just wasting money.
Like
just
he was
wasting
just
money.
he got like the ultimate like super like best service like international service. I was like, dude, we don't go anywhere. Like,
Just in case.
why do we
Just
have
in
it?
case I went
and
to
then, like
Mexico.
apparently like yeah no like when we went to Mexico like
Shit.
my mom like my dad told us to put our phones on airplane mode. And I was like, okay, cool. And then, like, we would put our phones in the safe in the hotel because it's just like we can't use
The
our phones. We come back, they're just like, yeah,
The
like
phones
you
are gone. There's just 3 bananas on there.
we come back, they're just like, yeah, you could have used like the phone there
That's
with
so
service.
funny.
And I was like, Dad, and he was like, well,
And he
you had a
paid for it,
good
but he didn't know
vacation.
that, or
Yeah, he was paying. He was paying for like
Wait, so they suck
Data
her into
roaming?
it?
in
Basically-
Canada too.
What the fuck? Like,
Mexico
we got
and
you.
Canada.
We also got you in a Kuwait just
No,
in
it's
case. Like,
Croatia, just
Croatia.
randomly.
I mean, it was useful, like, cause like when I did go to Canada, I like AT&T is different, cause AT&T it's included, like you don't have to pay extra for it, but Verizon is extra, and I don't know why my dad thought like we're always gonna be in either Mexico or Canada,
just in case. For some reason.
or we're gonna call someone like in Mexico, in Canada.
Do you know a lot of Mexican people? Like, what the fuck?
No, like I don't know Mexican people that live in Mexico.
Exactly. So, but anyway, no, I do have a story that I wanted to tell you because I've been holding off my
I know,
tongue.
she's
Is this
telling-
what I found out on Monday?
About Evan.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, wait. Okay, I want.
Okay.
Did you tell Patrick to send it to you?
No, I didn't. I didn't see. I only saw him for like a second today.
Okay, so for those who don't know, or probably just forgot, Evan was a guy who was in two podcasts that didn't say anything. And
He was basically just playing the guitar, or literally just sitting there.
and just doing.
And talking really
Like when we
And
did
he would
the
do
when
this.
we,
When
when
he
we
would
did
do
the
this.
music edition, he literally just sat there and didn't.
He would
say
do
anything.
this and zoom in when he does.
No, no, not like that.
No. He would finish a sentence and like just do that.
Yeah. Okay, tell me.
Okay. Anyways.
I've been wanting to learn
Okay.
like all day.
So
It's funny.
okay. So you've been seeing his like. Have you seen his like Instagram story of how he did, like
DTR.
he like hey DTR Downtown Riverside like hit me up who's down.
Yeah.
You seen that
Yeah.
shit? Okay. So he's been going to
Okay,
like
oh,
no you're not gonna guess.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Just shh.
Okay.
Listen.
So he's been going to the Downtown Riverside, going to clubs, going to like Metallica cover band shows,
Okay.
very whatever.
Like you
If
would.
you're into that shit, whatever. I don't
Fucking
care.
alien. Okay.
So I have, like I said, like I haven't talked to him in a long time. So I went on Monday. She was there sitting at a table with Flan, Patrick, Matt, and like their other friends.
Okay.
And so I just showed up because had gotten off work and I was gonna hang out with them for a bit.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, Flan starts talking about what happened to Evan like that previous weekend. And Patrick like was very hesitant in telling us because he's like, "No, dude, that's fucked up. Like, I don't want to say anything."
Fucking roofied? What
So
happened?
no, okay. So basically, what Evan had been doing like that day or like those last 2 days or whatever.
Of him like being at the
had-
concerts and shit.
Yeah. He's been like he was just bragging about making out with someone, and then he sent Patrick a picture. I think, right? I don't know how he got that, but I think he just sent it to Patrick.
He sent it to no because Patrick said like he got a text from Evan at like midnight.
Mm-hmm.
And he was so confused because he's like, "Why is Evan texting me at midnight?" And then he sent him that picture and it was like, "Pull up DTR."
And apparently, the person he made out with was this like 50-year-old woman, like a cougar, but not
Oh.
like but. Okay,
Well, like, okay,
she's not
like, not
not
a
a cougar,
MILF,
like
not a
she's
MILF.
not
She's
a
just
MILF.
old. She's
No,
an
but the
old
thing
lady.
is, the way he said, he's like, dude, I'm out here pulling milfs. That's what he said.
Oh my god.
And the thing is, he, like the picture, like I wish I could show you. Hopefully, I'll get it. Like I'll have Patrick send it to me. But
should have got
dude,
this thing set up.
dude, like fuck you, okay? Because like I've been busy.
Okay.
Anyways,
Okay.
But first of all, she is not attractive. She's she's way older than us, like at least twice our age, probably more. And it was funny because she's like, dude, it looks like she has an Adam's apple.
Oh my god.
I'm like not like I'm totally.
Listen, we,
Wait, so is it-
respect
is it a
we
dra-
respect
is
the
it a drag,
LGBTQ community.
No, listen, like I
What?
like
No.
No, is it a drag? Like is it
no
old
no
dude
no no.
dressed in drag?
See, I'm not one to like put down another woman, but like that was like a pretty defined Adam's apple.
And then,
like
basically, we were
like
just
you
saying,
guys
like,
don't even have that much of a defined Adam's apple as she did. No, like
No, I don't have it.
who has a defined? Zac Efron has a defined Adam's apple.
Me.
Shut the fuck up.
but
Really?
yeah, dude.
That's so fucking.
Yeah,
So
and
the
like
whole
I was so confused because like I thought like.
Wait, so how the fuck did
I
you
thought it was drag first. Like that's what I thought, and I was like, oh, like okay.
Tell me why I thought you guys the whole time you were like, no, he will never again. I thought you guys were me like, oh, Evan came out as like being gay or something. I don't know why I thought that, but I mean like.
But
So-
you would never get this.
But that's the thing, like, what's the point? Like, so what? Is he just bragging that he's been making out with some 50-year-old lady man, maybe?
That's
Well,
what
no,
he's been
I
saying.
mean, like she was obviously a woman, but like
Just that.
it was
little-
just like that's.
it was
the
like very
first-
mannish.
That was the first thing I
She has
noticed, just
mannerisms.
because it was obvious she was the one that took the picture.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, so
okay.
it was like the angle that
It was like it was
she-
her
Evan-
was
so-
doing.
so
it
Evan-
and
was-
then Evan was behind her, like
like
this,
that.
exactly like this.
And then
Like
she
I'm
took
on
a
this
picture like
side, and
that.
then you're on this
You
side,
fucked
and
up.
like Evan's all like grinning and sweaty and stuff, and then she's all sweaty and her lipstick's all smeared, and
How the fuck did they meet?
At the show. At the Metallica
the
cover
concert,
band.
Yeah.
Dude, I swear to God, Evan needs to fucking relax off of what's his face.
Fucking Dan Bilzerian. No, what's his fucking
Gamazarian.
the Alpha Male Strategies?
Yes, dude.
Corey
Hey,
Wayne.
man.
Corey Wayne. Oh my God, bro. Like literally, this man's a fiend. He's really out here pulling fucking
But the
milfs.
thing is, he's like, dude, I'm out here pulling milfs, and it's like, it wasn't a milf, dog. It wasn't.
I think he's just like stoked
fucking
about like
wasn't.
it's an older woman. He's like, oh fuck yeah, she's like 50. But that's just kind of weird to me because it's just like,
I mean, like good for him, but like I just
just
thought it was so
I
funny.
think it's just
like,
random, like to
It's
find an older
weird.
woman. Like I can get like Metallica cover bands, and I'll get that. But I mean, like I feel like after a certain age, you kind of get rid of because I feel like she's kind of like one. Like, she's from what it sounds like, she sounds like a groupie.
I don't think she was that old. Like
She just looked older.
She just looked. I feel like okay, like with the makeup that she was wearing, it made her look a lot older. But I feel like, I mean, she was a white woman.
So she wasn't crispy. Damn.
But yeah, that was the.
That's really weird.
That was
I was expecting a lot worse. Like a lot worse. I was expecting like, dude, Evan got fucking like gaped
Beat
or
up.
If
something.
it was
Like,
worse, we probably wouldn't say it.
Yeah,
but like not worse. I
was
was like something funny. Like, I mean that's not funny. That's just like that's really just random. Like,
Oh, my ears itchy.
That's gross.
That's
Dude,
just-
she's itching her ear on the podcast live.
I dare you. I'm sorry, everybody.
That's
For all those who are
disgusting. She
Patreoners.
hurt
It hurts.
everyone, all those Patreoners that paid to listen to this.
Hey,
I'm,
yeah, you guys
sorry.
can listen to Tala scratch your
ASMR.
ear.
Oh, ew. Oh my god.
Everyone just took a fat nut.
Oh my god. Do you know what's
Welcome.
fucking crazy though?
Hmm.
I mean, like every time I'm scrolling through Facebook, I always see some weird shit on Facebook.
Facebook's
It's
hilarious.
the weirdest shit. People are entertained by like the stupidest thing.
Oh,
Like, no, okay, yes, but no, this is like simpleton kind of bullshit. You know, fucking Mohinian kind of basic.
It's
Like,
Wednesday?
1 + 1 is equal to 3 shit. And okay, so I saw this one.
It's like
it
passionless
was like
tribes.
it was one of those like Simpsons pictures, right? And it was like.
Everyone changes.
No, it was like you know how Chief Wiggum's son is like Ralph or whatever.
Yeah.
So Ralph has like 3 little hairs on the side, and apparently another cop has those exact same 3 little
Oh,
hairs.
yeah.
So they put like the 3 circles, and they're like, "Oh, we found out who Ralph's like real dad is." And I was like, "Oh, it's just stupid. Someone made a stupid meme." But I was looking through the comments, and people were like, "Whoa!" They're like genuinely surprised. Like I'm like, why are people entertained by the stupidest things?
Dude, that just goes with Facebook. I genuinely believe Facebook is literally just a ground where people just. I feel like people have no sanctity anymore, so they literally have to make themselves surprised over shit. Like, for instance, like. This kind of goes back to what we were talking about before, like tasty videos, where it'll be like this fucking person.
So much parsley.
Yeah, it's just parsley on everything. It's just fucking chicken with
Parsley.
rice, and people are like, "Wow, that's so amazing. That's so cool." It's like, it's just chicken and rice. The fuck is so cool about that? Like, flambe that shit. Those don't know what flambe is when you get alcohol in it flour. So, but yeah,
Fucking here we go.
fuck you. Anyway, something I'm interested about. Okay, but
What was it again?
flambe,
Ricky
Flambe?
Flay.
flambe.
Like Pompeii?
Shut up.
Eh, eh, oh, eh, oh,
Uh-oh.
eh, oh, eh, oh.
Ew.
Okay. Anyways,
But,
but yeah, dude, it's just like every time I log onto Facebook, it is the most like just bare bones entertainment. Like
It's very.
I don't get any of that stuff though. I feel like I don't have
You're
like.
following the wrong people.
no, I know it's because like I don't get those pages just automatic. People that I'm friends with, they share it,
Yeah,
and so like a lot of times it's people sharing it
bro.
because it's basically like Facebook's version of retweeting.
Bro, I swear, to God,
Yeah.
I would get to a point where
Remember
like,
you had to explain like Facebook to me.
Yeah.
You still have to. I still don't know how to work Facebook.
It's so dumb,
it's like an advanced version of Twitter. I feel like.
and it's
just-
like a complicated unnecessarily.
yeah. I don't know.
But like Twitter, I just like Twitter better. But
Yeah.
it's
Facebook's literally like I remember for like a
feel
cool
like-
month, like you would like I had a friend on Facebook. I shit you not, at least once a week he would show a video of like someone dying. It'd be like a
Nice.
person getting
Dude, that's
their
exactly
head
what-
chopped off, or
that's
someone getting hit by a car, or like the most brutal deaths. Like
That's where I
a
saw the
fucking ISIS beheading. I'm like, what the fuck are you sharing?
That's
Why?
where I saw 2 really brutal videos. One, it was the one we were talking about last week about the crackhead who fell from the crane.
Yeah, same.
That shit was. That's what I saw on Facebook, and also the one that I was gonna show you, but you had already seen it.
The guy getting hit by a car?
The drunk driver who just fucking went like
I saw that
fucking
on
buck
Twitter.
30,
Yeah.
like fucking into a car and just.
You know that's the 3rd drunk driving like serious accident in Temecula this week.
This week?
This week. It's Wednesday.
Fuck, dude.
Jesus Christ.
But that was brutal. Did you see how those cars looked afterwards? One of them had
yeah.
like the top completely gone.
The lady that was
She
driving
died.
that car. She died.
She died.
Yeah.
She was. I know she was one person that died, and there was people in critical condition.
There's
Jesus
like
Christ.
the guy that got like slammed into like the city center.
Yeah,
he
I
has
saw
like a broken back and like several like internal bleeding.
I feel like that guy who hit him should die. I genuinely believe that.
And the thing is,
Like,
he's
he's
fine.
fine.
He's
He's
completely
walking.
fine.
Of course he's fine. He's fucking drunk, and he was driving a truck.
But like it's like in the morning. It's like dude.
Yeah, it was like in
It was,
broad
like,
daylight.
Yeah, it
like,
was like 8 or 9.
What was the dude? Was he like a white dude, black?
well,
dude,
I don't know who.
Mexican?
What kind?
I don't.
It just
like,
said
they
like
never
the
showed
the report just said that the
yeah.
driver was fine, and you
Fine,
could
yeah.
just see
Of course.
that he was driving like a Dodge, like a gray Dodge or
A
whatever.
giant truck and just slam.
It was just like it was unbelievable.
Because he goes incredibly fast, and like a split second, you just see fucking like
like it
dust.
look like it almost looks fake how
Yeah.
fast he's going. Like it's
Yeah.
weird.
Because those cars around him were easily going like, I could say, let's just say bare minimum like 60. This guy was at least going 100, I'd say.
At least, and that's being generous.
Yeah, if that.
Dude, that was
If he
fucking
was in
crazy.
a Dodge, probably faster.
On vroom, vroom.
Ram.
Zoom, zoom.
This guy was just fucking slamming. I don't know. It's terrible.
It was stupid. You know what's fucking scaring me, dog? You know how, like, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago we were talking about, like, the Chernobyl stuff? And we were saying how it was, like, a bunch of Soviet propaganda. Yeah. Ever since then, I'm getting, like, three or four, like, views from Russian accounts on my story on Instagram. I'm getting kind of scared, dog.
I get them, too.
I was like, it's fucking weird.
On the phone. Master?
It is, like, these random, like, Russian accounts that, like, they don't, like, follow, they don't, like, hit follow or anything, but they just view my story. Yeah. And then, like, it's at the very bottom, and I see, like, it's just, like, Vitalik or something like that. And then you click on the profile. It's one dude wearing goggles just fucking floating on, like, on top of, like, a submarine or something. Dude, Russians are fucking crazy.
I feel like, you know what's really weird? It's, like, even when I'm on private, I still get, like, they still view my stuff, and they don't follow me. That's fucking
weird. That's, like...
Which is, like... I thought, like, that wasn't allowed. Like,
you can. That's the whole point of being private.
Because that's why, like, I got like freaked out because I was just like, okay, like, I thought, like, when you put your account on private, like, that means, like, no one can see, like, anything, right. Even the stories that you're posting. But, like, I don't really, like, care who watches my stories. But, I
mean, you don't post that often on there anyway.
Yeah, like, I don't really, like, put it on Instagram stories because my whole fucking family follows me on Instagram. And I don't want to, like, go through and, like, customize it and shit because my mom's going to be like, why aren't you posting? You're like, fuck.
Mom, leave me alone.
So much work, like, going every once in a while.
You know, my mom is the one that's just like, oh, like, you need to be posting more on Instagram. And I was like, posting what? She's like,
pictures.
Posting pictures of us, and I was just like
of me.
Not even of you. She said of me. Like on Mother's Day, dude, she was so pissed that it was like 6:30 in the afternoon and my brother and I hadn't posted anything. And you know why we hadn't posted anything? Because we weren't on our phones, because we were spending time with her.
Your mom is really funny.
And I was hilarious. Just like, I was like, what do you want from us? You want us to be on our phone, live in the moment, talk to you, interact with you,
do cocaine? No, but yeah, fuck.
She really likes that picture of you. Like, I shit you not, every time, like the past, like, okay, like we only talked to her like twice this week.
That's surprising.
I haven't been, like, I haven't talked to them. Like, they just don't want to talk to me. My dad's just like, you good? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, okay, have a good day.
Hangs up.
I was like, oh, okay. But that picture of you in like the blue suit, she fucking loves that picture. She's never liked any of my pictures like that. But she loves that picture. Every time I talk to her, she's
college
like,
graduation, she gets a photo of like in a frame, but it's Marcos. She's
just like, he looks so good. She's like, mashallah, he looks so good. And she thought those were your grad pictures. Yeah, and I was just like,
a wedding.
And I was like, Mom, he went to a wedding, and she was just like, he looks so good. It's like, those are so cute.
It's funny because I went to.
They're so cute.
It's funny because I went to a wedding, but I didn't. First of all, I talked to the bride like once, and then didn't take pictures with her, and I just ate their food and then left. Because, dude, it was not an open bar. Huh. A fucking either a beer or a shot was $10 each.
What the fuck?
It was ridiculous.
I feel like if you're gonna have like if you're gonna spend that much money on a wedding, like you have to have it open bar.
Yeah, and it's like
that's like the one thing you could, like, if you plan it right, like you could, you know, instead of spending so much on flowers, you can have an open bar.
Yeah, no, because the thing was, I went to her house earlier to go pick up, because my family picked up the
bouquets, didn't you?
Yeah, like we went and we took the bouquets, took them to the church, and, you know, set them up for her because my family just volunteered me to go do it. So I had to go.
I was so confused because, like, when I saw that, I was like, oh, like, I didn't think you would be that involved in this.
No,
wedding.
The thing is, like,
who got married exactly?
Okay, so it's this girl. Her name's Sandy, and she actually went to my high school. She's only like a year or two older than us, and
so you're age.
And she was like, she used to be like a lot more involved in the church, kind of like how I was, but then like basically 2 years before I stopped going as regularly, she stopped because, like, you know, she was doing other, she turned like 21, she was doing her own thing, and then she met this one dude like 2 years ago, and they've been dating ever since, and then they got engaged like last year, and now I think they're like expecting a baby too, so it's pretty cool.
Oh, really? That's kind of cool. Congratulations to her.
Yeah. So yeah, but we've known them for a while. That family's also from Guatemala, so they don't know what food is either.
Oh, so that's why you came home hungry from
Yeah.
so
No,
funny.
that's hilarious.
That's so
I didn't even.
funny.
It was. I actually didn't even think about that joke.
He comes
Dude, I came home. I was so mad.
Saturday.
I was so mad because like the plates of food weren't that big. Like it was just like basically just like an appetizer worth of food.
Okay.
So I came home because first of all the food was like it was good but it wasn't that much.
Yeah.
And there was no open bar. It was just like okay this is kind of whack.
It's like a cheap wedding.
So it was a pretty wedding. I think they spent most of it on like the venue,
What
on
was
like
the
the
venue?
flower.
Where was it at?
It was in Laguna Hills.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
And so it was a really
Yeah.
pretty like venue, really pretty flowers, like everything looked really good. But I feel like they spent a lot of money on the venue and stuff that they kind of just didn't really care about the food.
Yeah.
It's fine, whatever. Like it's their day, and I'm no one to like fucking pick and choose.
Mhm.
But I came back home. I was like, I'm hungry. I had like 3 pieces of pizza. Like, but fucking dead ass Little Caesars cheese pizza with that hot sauce I have in there is so good.
Us too. Like compliment each other. Like fucking
God
like salt and
damn!
pepper.
That's why I kept eating it. I remember I was taking the last piece. She was like, "Can we split it?" She was waiting for someone to get the
I
last
was
piece.
waiting, yeah. I was like, because I didn't want it was a big piece. I don't want to commit to eating it.
But the thing is, like, she didn't say anything until she saw me splitting it because I didn't want the whole piece either. She's like, "Can I have the other half?" I'm like, "Yeah." But yeah, I was ravenous, dude. I was fucking hungry.
That's super funny.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know.
We're high too.
Were you high?
No, dude, I don't know what's going on.
Paraphernalia is a big no-no,
Dude,
kids.
we don't do drugs in this house
At all?
at all,
'Cause
dude.
that's sugar.
That's
Adderall?
gay.
That's sugar gay, dude.
Sugar gay,
Dude,
dog.
Dude, don't even.
No, dude, that
yourself,
fucking
dude.
SST is basically drugs.
I gave him.
Meth.
So I gave him.
Meth.
So I gave him this product
Tell
called
the story.
SST, right? And SST is a thermogenic, and it has a product called Zanephrine in it. And Zanephrine is a cognitive primer. So essentially, there used to be a product on the market called ephedrine, and ephedrine was another strong cognitive primer, but it had the same molecular makeup of like a methamphetamine, almost like an Adderall, right? So it was legalized, but then it got discontinued in California. So they made a renewed formula of a thing called Zanephrine, essentially the same exact thing. And I gave him some of it because he wanted to try it, and I was like, "Yo, you want to do something?" I was like, "Yo, you want to take a thermo?" He's like, "What's that?" I'm like, "It's gonna make you fucking super hot and sweaty." He's just like, "Oh, I don't know if I want to take it." I'm like, "Sure, it's pretty strong." And he's just like, "All right, dude." He fucking took it. He PR'd 40 fucking pounds, and he didn't go to sleep until 5 in the morning. Keep in mind, we took this pill at 9 o'clock, and he was up all fucking night apparently.
Did you take it too?
I was cracked
No, I
out.
took it early.
So
in
you
the day.
gave him meth and you didn't take it?
I take my meth in the morning.
When you're supposed to take it.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you like you know the one that you got from my mom?
Yeah, it gives you a lot of energy.
No, it was so funny. Like that first night that I brought it back, I was
like,
telling him.
"Gosh."
No, I was telling him.
She got huge.
PR'd.
And it was so funny because like, she was just like, "Oh, like what is this?" And I was like trying to explain it to her like, based on like
Layman's
what
terms?
like I was
What
paying attention to when you were what you were talking
You're like your
about.
bird's fat.
And I was just like, it's fat burner and gives you like energy.
Massive energy.
And she was just
Dude,
like,
you need to take
she's
that. You
like-
have such low energy.
I do. It's because I have low iron.
Okay, continue.
Sucks on a penny.
Nobody
I
anemics.
keep telling her to suck on a magnet or something. Like,
I can't take iron pills. But anyways, so what was
So
I
it's
saying?
floating.
Oh yeah. So like, cause I got home that night like pretty late. I got home at like 9, 10,
Mm-hmm.
and what's it called? I gave it to her and I was like, oh, like this is the thing that like I was telling you like the Target was gonna get you, and she was like, oh, okay, like looks cool. And then she was like reading it. She's like, oh, like you know, like hair, skin, and nail shit, whatever.
Ooh,
She's like
alhamdulillah.
joint support. She's like, yeah, I have arthritis. I was like, okay. And then I didn't know she took one.
that night.
No. I didn't know she took
took it
it
at
that
night?
night. She took
Oh
it
my God.
like at like 10:30 at night. No. Listen, dude, listen. So I was just like exhausted. I went to bed like after I talked to you. I think I went to bed like 11:30. Bro, I woke up in the morning. My mom was not only still awake, but she fucking cleaned the entire house. Like cleaned and like rearranged furniture. And she was just sitting on the couch like with a cup of coffee. And I was like, Mom, are you
Was
okay?
she even like tired or anything, or she was just fine?
No, she was just like, she's like, what is this? She's like, what did you get me? And I was like this. And
Like,
I was
really, like, worried?
Like she like grabbed me. She's like, what did you give me? And I was like, what do you mean? I was like, what did you take? And she's like, the thing you bought me. I go and I fucking read the thing and it says I was like, Mom, it says take in the morning. And she's just like, well, I wanted to get a head start. And I was
I
like,
wanted to burn fat early.
I was like, Mom,
I want to scare the fat, so I
and
burn
I was
more.
like, Mom, when it says
I wanna get
take
the
it
fat
in
while
the
I'm
morning,
sleeping.
I was like, when a supplement says take it in the morning, that means you take it in the morning, not when your heart desires. And she's just like, yeah, but like it's a fat burner. I figured, like while I'm sleeping, I'll sweat it out and stuff.
Oh my
and
God.
I was like, okay, Mom. I was like, but did you get a lot done? She's like, yeah. Like, she's like, I reorganized like all my files. Like, I did some work.
I counted all the noodles.
That's
we
just
have.
like a controlled version of Adderall, dog. Like
It's
it's,
essentially what it is. It's
yeah, dude. Because
yeah.
speaking of which, Nayeli needs some.
Nayeli. Nayeli.
Yeah, who else? We only know
We
one.
only know
Well, I don't
one
fucking
Nayeli.
know. Wait, why did she need some?
Because she asked me for some.
For a thermo?
Yeah.
I mean,
For
okay.
Adderall.
Adderall, not thermo.
Oh, yeah, okay, for sure. I was like, why the fuck does she need a thermo? She's like super thin, but okay. Yeah.
Oh, so we're fat? Okay.
Oh, so
Oh my
okay.
gosh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
no,
fat.
anyways.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but seriously, that night I felt great at the gym. I did like a bunch of I did big massive weight. I was a deity.
It was so funny. He comes home. I'm like on my like computer. He just walks into my room. I am powerful. I am a deity. I was like, oh.
I'm a god.
I am speed. I mean, he
So-
went up you were knocking out, because we did deadlifts that day, and he was like going up really well, going fast and all that kind of stuff. He wasn't struggling, which was cool. So like, it definitely does help a lot for people who do want to cut weight really quickly, on top of giving like strong focus. Like it's definitely that's easily the best thermogenic for any other person who wants a strong fat burner. Don't get anything else. Go with SST.
Dude, no, but seriously, like,
Sponsor by
literally,
Chance.
okay, so I felt fine. I thought I was like, okay,
new
you told me to
Chance.
come take a protein shake, drink water, and then like go to bed. So I did that. I got my protein shake. I drank a bunch of water, and then I just couldn't fall asleep. I was just, but the thing is, like, you know how like
he was doing push-ups
I
the whole night?
couldn't focus on one thought.
Yeah, it's strong.
It's really fucked up. Like I was laying in bed and like it went from one thought I'll be thinking about like a zoo, and then the next thought I'll be thinking about a roller coaster, and then in like within a split second, and just like rapid fire thoughts. And I was terrified. I was afraid to go to sleep because I'm not gonna wake up. My heart's gonna stop while I'm sleeping. Like
Me the first time I took Adderall.
and dude, you were fucked that day. Like,
Yeah,
I remember.
I just remember like being around you, just like being.
I
Like,
was just terrified.
This close, I felt warmth. Like I felt hot.
Dude, you were vibrating somehow.
Yeah,
like you
she
were
was,
just
like,
radiating
She was like
heat.
literally. I went to because she's like, I'm gonna sit over there because I can't.
Yeah.
You're like
And
a hunk of uranium.
Like, walking
'Cause I've
by
never,
there,
like, I never
and I put
did
my hand
drugs.
over her head, like I was gonna like mess her, and I just felt hot. Like
Yeah, you got radiation poisoning from that
dude,
shit.
seriously, dude. I was like,
It's a fucking. Was this
It's
Chernobyl?
really
Like,
weird. I feel like that specific pill just was very concentrated.
I think
Because
it was
like
the
when
first
I've
time you
taken
took
it,
it.
like no, like I don't think it's even that. Because like when I take it now, like man,
She's addicted to
no,
it.
but I'm not used. Like I can't be used to it enough because I don't do it like every week.
maybe like
Every
you did
other
that or
week.
Do it like
something.
every like 11 weeks, like 3 times a year. Like
I think maybe honestly it was probably because like maybe you didn't eat that much that day or something. I don't know,
I
but
never eat enough.
I know that, but like I mean, usually when you do take it, like at least from what I remember recently, you would take it, you would have some food in your system. I think that day we were because we're at the library all fucking day. And I think I think all you had was like a bagel in the morning, and like we just had.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
we didn't
We
have
studied
shit all day.
molecular.
That's when we were studying for.
Molecular.
Yeah,
Dude, back-
she was literally there all fucking day.
back then, I still didn't study for anything. I think I was watching TV when I was
Still
there with you
didn't,
guys.
fuck.
You're
Because-
He's cum laude. He's cum laude now.
cum laude.
Cum laude.
Loud.
Yeah.
Cum laude.
Wait.
Stop saying
So,
cum laude.
I wanted to like make mine, but like spell everything wrong. Like cum, like so it's like cum and then like loud, like
L-O-U-D?
Yeah, loud
Coming
and
loudly?
then, loud and then ay cum laude. Like completely like just butcher it and they're like.
Oh,
fuck,
fuck, it's
what?
hilarious. But yeah, no, that shit
Oh,
was
shit.
crazy. I was just like, and then I woke up at 7. I only slept 2 hours, and then like I felt fine. After that, I went to school, but then like after that, like I think 2 hours later, I started crashing. It was like 10. I was like falling asleep. I'm like
Really?
shit. And I was like, it was just because like I mean, you said like you should take it in the morning.
More times the best time to take. Is the good thing about it is like if you don't work out immediately with it, it still stays in your system and it activates once your body starts to go into thermogenesis. So once your body starts to get warm, it starts to just fucking kick in.
So like, if you're supposed to take it in the morning, you do recommend working out in the morning then? If you
Yeah,
take it?
I just recommend that just so your body has the best time to use it, just because in the morning is the best way to burn fat because you don't have really much food in your system, so your body operates more solely on fats than utilizing carbs or sugars because you don't have any in your system, or at least
Right.
as much. So doing like workouts in the morning are actually really good, specifically for guys, because guys' testosterone is at peak in the morning. We'll
That's
just
how you wake up like with a boner.
Mm-hmm. Essentially, look at that fucking
Dude,
wig,
moaning wood, baby. Ha ha ha.
You know what's weird? They were saying there was a study saying like. Women
Oh, speaking
work
of
out-
which, I don't mean to be crass, but that shit gave me fucking hard. That
Hard.
pill got me hard.
hard.
Just, I was so.
What the fuck's wrong? How? Does it have a vasodilator
I
in there?
don't know. I was just rock hard.
Like worse than that time you did coke?
I was just so hard, dude. Fuck. But anyways,
He watched
It-
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. Oh yeah, dude.
God.
What movie gets you the hardest, huh?
Forrest Gump.
Is your pussy juicy or is it dry?
Bro, my shit's creamy. Bro, I don't even get pussy. I get data. Fuck,
Fuck
we need,
David.
we need to have David again. That shit was so. We were just talking about it earlier. Like, dude, I don't know what the fuck it is, but that guy's comic genius.
But the thing is, like,
It's so natural to him.
Because if I were to say it, it wouldn't be as funny. Like, I'm not even like trying to
It's
put
like-
myself down.
it's
It wouldn't be
it's
as
just
funny.
his character. Like
It's
he's
just-
just
he's just,
so
like-
fucking
It's
witty.
just the way he carries himself, I guess. Like,
He's
It
just
is,
like,
but he's so nice.
he's
and
just
genuine.
so,
Like,
like,
when he's
I
not
feel
fucking
like-
around, he's
No,
really
he's like,
nice.
he's
He's
a
very
sweetheart,
genuine and
yeah.
everything. But like when he talks like just like bullshits and like just whatever, the dude is fucking genius. Like,
fuck the Yankee.
yeah, fuck the Yankees. He was so mad. Like, oh my god, what else was he was talking about? Something else that he hated. He was talking about like
Ska.
not ska. He was talking about the province of China for some fucking reason.
Oh, yeah, what was it? Yeah, he was like, oh, dude, they think of that guy like a god. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Like the guy who founded China.
Go about China.
Because, like, that emperor, like, leaves blew into his, like, hot water and he found tea. Like, oh my god, you think of him as a god.
Dude, that
Fuck.
shit was so fucking funny. Man. That was really funny. Just in general, the whole conversation was just like
that's funny.
hilarious.
Alright, but yeah, we have actually reached our time. Thanks for listening, everyone. Catch us next week when we talk about why Tala had to get naked in front of 1,000 people just because she didn't get a burger. That's crazy. I don't know.
What the fuck? Yeah, let's talk about that next time.
Or we can talk about her now. Okay, so she's a giant whore. I'm kidding. Alright, well, thanks for listening. We'll catch you
Wow.
guys next week. Ah ha ha.
There you go.
Ooh!
Alright, bye.